indeed, and welcome into the guest room. I'm your host, Mike. That's Matthew over there.
Truly.
That's Andy.
Shirtless.
And that's KD.
Men. Okay.
Are not recording this.
What?
Truly, shirtless men are not recording this.
We're going shirts and skins for this episode.
Is there a difference between shirtless and truly shirtless?
Unknown. I heard truly, and I thought for sure Andy was going to say madly.
Deeply.
Yeah.
Savage Garden.
What's that?
Remember that one time where there was a music category where Andy got all the right answers?
Yeah, happens a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was like a 60s song, then a 70s, and then 80s, and then 90s.
Okay.
That was the 90s song.
Yeah.
I believe you. Listeners, welcome in. It's a podcast where Andy wins music categories. It's a podcast we record. We always record it, and we always release the episodes.
We never lose an episode. Ever.
Well, that may or may not be true.
Prove it.
Here's a game, the secret phrase game. Play along with us. One of us has been assigned one by the other three. It's your job to figure out who said it and what they said, and we'll give you a chance to get in a drawing for some free stuff at the end of the episode. So do it. All right. Here's another game. It's called a pub quiz. In pub quiz, we each ask trivia questions, and we try not to make them too hard or too easy. We get rewarded if they are, small bag.
That doesn't look big enough for
There's a
us.
shake on one side and two screams on the other. Did KD give in to peer pressure or what? No? Yeah, we're good. We're probably good. Okay. Mike will be going first. And since Andy used the restroom once at work today,
Yes.
we will be going with pub number 1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I thought we were going to go with Pub Zero there for a minute.
Question 1. Said to be the leading platform for conversational chat artificial intelligence, this is also the name of a drink with Chinese etymology and Indian origin.
Repeat.
Said to be the leading platform for conversational chat artificial intelligence, this is also the name of a drink with Chinese etymology and Indian origin. Andy, there's a lot of sounds coming from over there.
I mean, I know this, but I don't think this is right.
Okay.
This is another wet thing.
Another wet thing.
It
Like ground?
doesn't make sense, but I feel like I'm right.
Okay, well, if we have answers, then we'll just go ahead and reveal. Matthew says boba. Andy says GPT. And KD says tea. I'm sorry, it's chai.
That's a leading AI? What?
Conversational chat
No,
artificial
Chat
intelligence.
GPT.
According to who? Chai?
It was kind of in the clue. Chat artificial intelligence. Chai.
Chat GPT.
Question 2.
This is a stupid answer.
That's a different category. This is traditionally comprised of gin and vermouth. Don't know if I pronounced that right. Usually accompanied by a garnish.
Repeat.
This is traditionally comprised of gin and vermouth. Usually accompanied by a garnish.
Repeat.
This is traditionally comprised of gin and vermouth. Usually accompanied by a garnish.
One more time.
Kris Kringle fish stick.
Did you say vermouth?
Vermont.
I don't know my cocktails.
I think we have answers. Matthew says martini.
Well, that's probably right.
Andy says Manhattan. KD says gin and tonic. It is martini.
That's made with gin and tonic, actually.
Oh, is it?
Little known fact.
That was a stupid answer.
Question 3.
I thought that was the category.
It's tonic water.
This numeric term is also listed as a synonym to the term boxcars used by game players.
What?
This numeric term is also listed as a synonym to the term boxcars used by game players.
I think. think.
I think we have answers.
Wow.
I think we no longer have answers. A little bit of...
This numeric term.
Mm-hmm. I think also we should have played a little bit of this for wet ground.
Oh, no. It sounded right. I did, to be honest. I feel like I was led astray.
Ashtray?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Matthew says double six. Andy says snake eyes. Katie says four of a kind. Sorry, it is dozen.
What?
Dozen. Dozen is a synonym to boxcars.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about writing 12, but I don't know if that would have been accepted either.
Nah, it's more of a number than a numeric term. But question 4.
Like a dozen, like a double six? Like, is that what the...
No, it's not listed as a synonym, at least what I saw.
Okay.
Question 4.
Check your sauces.
I did. Dictionary.com. William Blackstone developed the first at-home version of a 1782 invention for his wife's birthday, making this chore easier for her. Trust me, I would have liked if you had gotten me a point.
Repeat.
William Blackstone developed the first at-home version of a 1782 invention for his wife's birthday, making this chore easier for her.
The chore. You're looking for the chore.
This chore. Blackstone.
Trilogy?
At home.
Living spaces?
82.
Living spaces.
Yeah, I changed my answer.
Birthday.
I don't know if I like it, though.
11st birthday.
Today is my 11th birthday.
Why did he stumble so much there?
I think it's because he had been drinking.
Ah.
Maybe gin and tonic martinis.
All right.
Isn't that the Snoop Dogg song? Martinis, bikinis, linguini.
Linguini. Yeah, it's linguini. I think we have answers.
Yeah.
Matthew says mopping. Andy says vacuum with a weird arrow.
I crossed out dishwasher.
Okay. Katie says vacuum. I'm sorry, it's laundry.
So none of the answers.
Laundry.
Okay.
Question 5. The earliest known book of these is
Mormon.
the Philogelos or Philogelos. Philogelos. An ancient Greek text dating to the 4th or 5th century AD.
So, can you repeat?
The earliest known book of these is the Philogelos, an ancient Greek text dating to the 4th or 5th century AD.
Matthew's searching his brain for his Greek roots. Pub quiz Matthew is very frowny.
Not my usual look.
It's contemplative.
It's my usual look.
Shout out to Kenzo, who when I informed him that Mike was the host of this podcast, he said, Mike. Mike? Frowny Mike.
Aww.
Sorry,
Serious
can you read
Mike.
one more time?
The earliest known book of these is the Philogelos, an ancient Greek text dating to the 4th or 5th century AD.
Whoa, AD?
AD.
Hold, please.
Okay.
That changes your answer.
For KD, like 1,000 years passed between 400 BC and 600 AD. For the rest of us, it was like a minute.
Yeah. All
Repeat.
All those events you have to pass through.
The earliest known book of these is the Philogelos, an ancient Greek text dating to the 4th or 5th century AD.
I'm going to keep my answer. I think it's wrong.
Okay. We have answers. Matthew says Gospels. Andy says Fables. Katie says Recipes. I'm sorry, it's Jokes. Jokes.
Good.
Do I get points because I was closest?
What was your answer?
Fables.
Fables. Is that closest?
I mean,
It's better than recipes and gospels.
the gospel's not a joke, right?
yes. Question 6. What's the common bond
I've known it for like 3 questions and it has not helped me
Still
one
not.
bit. Not one little bit. But while the other 2 guys are thinking,
I don't need time to think. I got it.
oh, he's got it?
Got it.
I don't have it.
Okay, while Katie's thinking, just to distract him, seeing chai reminded me, do you know there's like chai smelling detergent now? So
No.
you can make your clothes
That's
smell like
disgusting.
chai. It's all,
Oh,
I actually really like chai.
Would that be
that's
good?
disgusting.
There are all kinds of crazy detergents now. That's like the big thing. There was like Gain pomegranate, Downy crabapple, Glade jackfruit, and Tide breadfruit.
No, those are all.
Wait, breadfruit?
There's no way.
What's breadfruit?
Breadfruit's like in Jamaica.
No, I thought that was
Okay.
that stinky fruit.
That's durian.
No, you like cook
Not
it
to be
up and it
confused
has a
with
consistency kind of like
sweetbreads.
bread.
Which is like monkey brain, right? Pretty sure sweetbreads is monkey brain.
If not, you sound like a really crazy person right now. Wouldn't it be great if your clothes smelled like chai, though? I mean, I feel like you'd be irresistible to certain women.
Also, why do you know this?
Too much time at the grocery store. When I go to the grocery store, I'm like, I'm going to get one thing. And I walk out of there with like 20 things.
I feel like if I saw Tide breadfruit, I'd just be like, okay.
The only thing that stops me at the grocery store is the fact that I never go in with a cart because I'm like, I just need 3 things. I don't even need a basket. And so that I eventually just run out of room to carry things.
Okay, I wrote a wrong answer.
Okay. Matthew says dry. Andy says dirty. Katie says rooms.
Rooms.
It
Andy's
is
right.
dirty.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, yep.
It's the only one I got.
Dirty chai, dirty martini, dirty dozen, dirty laundry, dirty jokes.
Dry worked with almost all of them. It just didn't work with dozen.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose you could have a dry joke. Yeah.
Dry humor.
Matthew,
That's why I didn't think about it enough.
why don't you ask us a set of 6 questions in the form of a pub sixer?
6-pack coming up.
Depends on where he's sitting. Also, I almost grabbed Andy's shake and took a drink of it just
Very
naturally.
disappointed.
I mean, you were holding your whiteboard, so is that why you couldn't? Because drinking
it
a
was
shake
like
is a
imperfect-
two-handed
it was,
thing.
Oh, change locations.
It was in perfect read, so I would have just like.
Also, shake flavor is outstanding.
What'd you get?
Caramel explosion with Twix.
Ooh,
Just one.
well played.
That's just what it was called.
But can you not choose multiple flavors in a shake?
Oh, I didn't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I've never ordered a
You
drink
just
from
blew
Brewster's before.
Andy's mind. All right, question
Hold on.
1. Thanks to the work of a prominent British author, in 2003, this word was added to the Oxford English Dictionary and defined as a person who is lacking a skill.
Repeat.
Thanks to the work of a prominent British author, in 2003, this word was added to the Oxford English Dictionary and defined as a person who is lacking a skill. All right, looks like everybody's ready. Andy says Joe Dirt. Katie says Muggle. And Mike says Dweedo?
Dweeb.
Dweeb. The correct answer is Muggle. 1 point for Katie.
Woo!
Question 2. And so J.K. Rowling was the prominent British author there. Question 2. This type of discharge is given as a punishment for a serious offense. This type of discharge is given as a punishment for a serious offense. All right, we have from all 3, dishonorable. That is correct.
For a second, I was like, I know honorable. Is dishonorable?
It certainly is.
Oh.
These are small, colorless cell fragments in our blood that form clots and stop or prevent bleeding.
Not very
Oh,
good at
no.
astronomy, but here we go.
Repeat.
Mitochondria.
These are
Powerhouse.
small, colorless cell fragments in our blood that form clots and stop or prevent bleeding.
If you build up enough plaque in your blood, it does that too.
That also stops your heart.
Yeah. No. Mission accomplished, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
All right, let's see it. Andy says platelets.
Oh, yes.
Katie says platelets.
Yes.
And
What else did you
Mike
say?
says platelets.
I
Congratulates.
coagulates.
Coagulates. All right, points for everybody.
So I was like
Except me.
I was like coagulates. I'm like, yeah, that's the thing. And then I wrote it and I was like, that says coagulates. So I don't think that's it.
All right. This is a term for a small structure built on top of a roof, usually relatively small and often dome-shaped with windows for observation.
What do they call that thing?
What's its name?
Wow, you instead of being Emperor's New Groove, you are more Hamilton.
Can you please repeat?
Oh, what's that called?
This is the term for a small structure built on top of a roof, usually relatively small and often dome-shaped with windows for observation.
Yeah, what is that?
I'll tell you in a
No,
minute.
no. Like they have these in homes, and it's like, oh, that's the.
Dude, I've never heard of that before.
It's something like, and this isn't it, but like something to do with like, oh, an archer would shoot out of here.
That's what I wrote.
What is that thing? Katie, tell me what it is.
No.
Mike, help me.
It has to do with
Like it's like an archery. Like, oh, they're.
It's a prominent word in a Hamilton song in the first half of the musical.
Oh, frick. I don't know. that.
Mike's like,
The
Alexander
Hamilton.
I'm almost
We
there.
are waiting in the wings for you. If you join us right now.
I guess I'll go with this word.
what?
I'm just going off of the archery thing, I guess.
What'd you write?
I don't want to.
Come on.
In the 0.5% chance that I got it right, I don't want to screw up Matthews.
Don't want to muggle it up.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I am a muggle. I've already been proven such.
Fine. I know this isn't right.
Okay.
All right.
Me too.
I think I'm
Andy
wrong too.
Says,
No, that's not it.
what is it? Crow's nest. Katie says parapet.
No.
And Mike says rampart. No, those are all too military for what I'm thinking. I was going for cupola. Cupola.
Oh, yeah.
That's not what I was thinking either.
I would have said copula, but I'm wrong.
Yes, I fortunately just looked up the pronunciation. Otherwise, I definitely would have said cupola, I think. All right. Finally, Blank for Columbine was a 2002 film created by Michael Moore. Blank for Columbine was a 2002 film created by Michael Moore.
Whatever the common bond is going to be is not going to be gotten by me.
That is the same of me.
Let's go with this.
Oh, you can go with that.
Time. Oh, Alexander
All right.
Hamilton.
Andy says hearts. Katie says memories. And Mike says ashes. I'm sorry, it was bowling. Bowling for Columbine.
Bowling.
Bowling. Wouldn't it be ironic if we went bowling? All right. What is the common bond between these 5 answers?
Yikes.
So the answers were, there you go. Let the board do it for you. The answers were muggle, dishonorable, platelets, cupola, and bowling.
I wrote down something that's not the right one.
Okay, why don't you write down something that is the right one? Because I haven't gotten a point in a while here.
Sure. Makes no sense, but I'm going to go with it.
Katie, aren't you supposed to say them all out loud? That's kind of
But you did it.
your shtick.
But you did it. Strict to the
Yeah,
script.
but when you say it, other people get it. So
Muggle, dishonorable, platelets, cupula, bowling.
this is the part where somebody else is supposed to go, oh. And they
I think
write
this
down
is a
the
really
answer.
hard theme, Matthew.
There's not many things that muggle goes with.
Right, right.
Also, cupula.
I'm still
on,
not
that's
sure
a-
if I know what that is. Oh, a turret. That's what I was trying to think of.
Cupolas are like the little, like on top of the Mormon churches where they have like the little steeple in Phoenix. That's like a cupola.
Oh.
All right. Mike is jotting something down. Okay. I don't feel confident here. Andy said hairy things, wet things. KD said green
Thought
things.
about saying that.
And Mike said hats. Sadly, none of those are correct.
Cupula does sound like a hat.
The correct answer is they're all words that start with a kitchen item. So mug, dish, plate, cup, bowl.
Yes.
It was right there in front of me.
I thought KD was actually going to get people to it because he said dish honorable.
Yeah, I know it.
I was like, yes, somebody's going to get it off of that. But
Yeah, I thought about
apparently
talking
that just
about
happens when I'm
that,
listening to
about how
episodes.
like we have honorable with an H because of some weird spelling thing, but like why do we keep it in dishonorable? Because that definitely says dishonorable. I guess if you're Sean Connery, it's dishonorable.
Sean
Dishonorable.
Connery.
Yeah.
All right, I only got one in that category, sadly.
Thus,
Also, KD,
yeah,
you,
me,
you.
cool. Pub.
Pub quiz.
Yeah, we didn't have people say.
Oh, yeah,
pub
we didn't
quiz.
do that.
That's true. Pub quiz.
Parbit and Quarzen. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. How many times can I adjust my microphone before doing this? Okay. This is
Pub quiz.
Oh, ow.
I just like to apologize to the families of anybody whose family member got in an accident while listening to the guest room, being startled by Andy shouting pub quiz.
This is the last letter
Z.
in the name of the former rapper who hosted Lip Sync Battle with Chrissy Teigen and currently stars on NCIS LA.
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
This is the last letter in the stage name, I should say, of the former rapper who hosted Lip Sync Battle with Chrissy Teigen and currently stars on NCIS LA.
It's E40 and NCIS.
He's more famous than E40.
What letter does E40 end with?
I have two guesses, but I don't know. And one of them I think is right.
I have two things, and I'm pretty sure one of them is right, and I just can't keep them apart.
Do they actually have the same first name?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh,
I think of
wow.
the same person.
It's not that.
That's not what I was thinking.
Oh, it's not that?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Mm,
They hosted Lip Sync.
Lip Sync Battle with Chrissy Teigen and currently stars on NCIS LA.
Could have just told me.
oh, yeah. Let's go with this. Man, that was a good guess. This is multiple choice, though. You know that, right?
Fair.
Sure.
All right.
All right, Seville. Mike says L.
Why is that funny?
Oh, hold on. I want to change it. I just thought.
Wait.
What? Did you?
Is it because he laughed at L?
You just wrote an R.
Is that an R?
I
He had
changed
an
it.
R.
It's not what anybody had. I just wanted to change it.
Matthew says T, and Andy says what?
J.
J.
That's a J?
Yeah, I had R, but I changed it to a J.
And you are correct. It's J.
That's LL Cool J. It just came to me right when we turned around. I was like, oh my gosh. it's
Right
LL
after
Cool
we revealed. And
But it came to you after you saw L on Mike's board. And his name is LL Cool J.
J. Maybe it did trigger that.
your lists for 20 questions look more like a J than that J does.
True. Good old days of the
Very,
whiteboard.
very deep cut.
Okay. The 4 C's of a diamond are color, clarity, carat, and this.
Why do you know this?
Hmm?
Why do you know this?
I've had some practice.
Color, clarity. What was it? Color, clarity,
Carat.
I don't know.
and I
Actually,
just remember like included, slightly included,
inclusion.
inclusion.
Yeah. But if you ever
I think isn't that clarity?
talk to somebody with
Oh,
a sense of humor, they'll tell you there's 5 C's.
I got it.
Can you say it one more time?
I got it.
The 4 C's of a diamond are color, clarity, carat,
Okay.
and this.
Just wanted to make sure I wasn't writing something that was already in
And then you talk about the 5 C's of Arizona.
Cattle.
I'm ready for that
cotton,
one. Yeah?
Copper.
Uh-huh.
Citrus.
Climate.
Yeah, there you go. Good job.
Yeah. All right. Let's reveal. Mike says cut.
Oh, hold on.
Matthew says cut, and Andy says
Wait,
cut.
I think I say cut.
It's cut.
Oh, wait. All of a sudden, it came to me. Once I saw Mike's answer and it said cut, just totally independently of that,
For some
I
reason,
thought of cut.
that made me think of the right
I
answer.
won't take the point on that one. Fine. I won't take the point.
No, take it.
You saw an L on
Okay,
this board,
fine.
and the answer was
We'll
LL Cool
decide
J.
afterwards.
It made me think. But I didn't even know if that was right, though.
I know, but it spurred your memory.
What does it matter?
He's pulling the guys. It's just a podcast. Give me the
Just let me
point.
have this.
Kevin would have stormed out of the room by this point. Let me just
Probably
make
would
that
have.
clear.
You probably would have.
I think of the five of us, Kevin's the only one who storms.
Storms. Storms.
He also
Storms.
does this.
Storms. There we go.
A kid's toy with blue and red robots fighting would do two things to him. What's the second?
Is
It was
this
a
knowledge?
weird way to ask that. Do you just want to wait until I
Why
turn
don't we
it?
have
or-
Andy turn his around first?
You guys go ahead.
Let's do that. Andy, what did Andy write? Andy wrote suck.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Matthew wrote sock with a check mark, and Mike wrote sock. It's suck. That was it's a knowledge thing for me.
Yep.
I was unaware. Like I had heard it, I just didn't know what it looked like.
That's because you play subpar games like Beyblades.
Dude, Beyblades are awesome. Shut up.
Subpar.
Beyblades are awesome.
Beyblades. Beyblades. Question number next. This famous Genoan man discovered the Bahamas, among other things.
So peanut butter.
Chai tea.
Oh.
Oh, here we go
This
again.
famous Genoan man discovered the Bahamas, among other things.
Do you want me to text it to you, Andy?
Shocky it to ya?
Yeah.
Was that Daniel?
No.
Who was that?
Shocky it to you, yeah. I don't know.
That wasn't Tim.
Sounds like something
I don't
Mintalk
know
the Mind
Italian
Takers would
explorers
come-
very well.
He said he was Italian.
I did. This famous Genoan man discovered the Bahamas, among other things.
Sure.
All right, let's reveal. Mike says Christopher Columbus.
I thought
Matthew
he was a
says
Spaniard.
Columbus.
That's what I had, and I raised it.
Andy says Marco Baldelli. It's Columbus. Columbus is the answer.
Isn't that the guy from Iron Chef?
I thought that was Marco Bellinelli.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. I've heard it both ways.
We've had that question in a different way before.
Kind of. Matthew asked it, I think.
Got it wrong.
In the animal kingdom,
In the bond market.
the ostrich has the second longest this.
Bird egg?
In the animal kingdom, the ostrich has the second longest this. All right, let's reveal. Mike says neck. Matthew says neck, and Andy says
I wrote toe for a funny
Toe's
story,
neck.
and then I was like, well, it's got to be
for
neck.
a funny story.
Yeah,
What's your
You
funny
say.
story?
my toe story.
Okay.
What's the gum bond amongst
Katie
the
is a
answers?
toe story too. He was in San Diego and his toe started hurting.
Toy Story?
Toe story.
Toastery? Ooh. I'm sure that's a avocado toast brunch place in San Diego somewhere, the Toastery.
Speaking of San Diego, on the way out there, there's a really good date shake place.
No,
Dayton.
there's
yeah.
not. Nobody has ever stopped there.
I stop
Actually-
there every time.
Yeah, we stopped there this last time too.
And it's good?
I didn't get a
Is that
shake.
near
I just
Gila
stopped
Bend
there.
where that space hotel is?
No.
It's
Dalen's more close to Yuma.
I'd say that's near Gila Bend.
nothing's near Gila Bend. I don't
Phoenix
have
is
an answer.
closer to Gila Bend. Yuma is to Gila Bend.
But Dateland's closer to Gila Bend.
Then what?
Phoenix.
San Diego.
No, Dalen is not closer to Phoenix. Or Dalen is not closer to Gila Bend.
Contest. Reveal.
Hold on, I still don't have an answer. I mean, I can go after Andy reveals if you want.
It just made you think of it.
Hold on, cold. It's Mike Ray,
I'm going to go with this.
so you can go with that. All right, let's reel. Mike says cold things. Matthew with a check mark says crew. And Andy says tie. The correct answer is crew. These are all crew things. J. Crew. Whatever the
Columbus
other ones
Crew.
were. Sock, crew sock, a crew cut. Columbus Crew.
What's
Crew
Columbus Crew?
A soccer team.
What's a crew neck?
That's a shirt.
It's Christopher Columbus
Crew
Crew.
neck shirt. Oh,
I said the answer was Columbus.
Don't remember hearing that. You gave me a correct point for Christopher Columbus.
2, because I didn't take my third for J.
Wait, that means I got 2.
And I was led astray with Christopher Columbus.
I'm putting an asterisk by 1 check mark.
The Christopher Columbus Crew.
It's like a before and after. Mike, you have your board positioned like you're about to reveal an answer.
Yeah. Andy, go.
Okay.
Mike's upset. I feel like the winner of this pub quiz is going to have like 8 points.
Question number 1. This is an actor who is arguably most famous for his films such as War Games and Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I don't actually know this.
Okay. That's the goal, to get one of you to know this. Or 2.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Mission accomplished.
Mission accompli.
Okay, we all have answers. Reveal. Katie says Billy Crystal. Mike says Ferris Bueller. And Matthew says Matthew Broderick, which is the correct answer. It's Matthew Broderick.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Matthew, you doing this thing where you put a check mark before you
Oh, yeah, I
are
get a check for that.
confirmed is...
It's like a clever chuckle.
Ooh, that's one of the things on Mike's list that he doesn't like. I better stop.
That's right, yeah.
But I did give myself a check mark for dry when I really thought that was right, and the answer was dirty. So it does come back to bite me sometimes.
Wow, you should get a -1.
Question 2. This actor played Jack Ryan in The Hunt for Red October and was previously married to Kim Basinger.
Jack Ryan was in The Hunt for Red October?
Oh, yeah.
What? Repeat?
This actor played Jack Ryan in The Hunt for Red October and was previously married to Kim Basinger. Reveal? Katie says Sean Connery. Mike says Sean Connery. And Matthew says Alec Baldwin. It's Alec Baldwin.
Let's go.
Nice.
I'm shocked that I said something that someone else said.
Question number...
Is Sean Connery in The Hunt for Red October?
Yes.
I've never seen
Yes.
it. I don't know.
I don't think I have either.
Oh, that's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys need to watch that.
I don't
Sounds
understand
boring.
why Jack Ryan is in it.
Okay.
Is it a Grisham novel or something?
Yeah, that was like one of the original Jack
Tom
Ryan.
Tom Clancy.
That may have been the original Jack Ryan
Yeah,
story.
I think it might be actually too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 3. This is really great. Was married to the guy who said, "You fooled him once, shame on you. But if you fool him again, you can't get fooled again." Was married to the guy who said that. Was married to the guy who said, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me again, can't get fooled."
Did you
I am
finish your shake, Andy?
Almost.
Easily
I've never shook a shake.
a muggle.
Shook a shake?
I've never shook a shake. I've never shooken. I've never shaken a Shake Shack shake.
Reveal?
Muggle.
Katie says Chrissy Teigen. Mike says Holly Flax. And Matthew says Laura Bush. It's Laura Bush. Incredible. How weird is it that she's been referenced
Twice.
and I did this way beforehand.
I did that episode.
But then you saw Katie's board, and all of a sudden,
Well, that's why I didn't want to say too much at the beginning. This is funny. Okay. Question number 4. One of the most successful boxing promoters of all time. He came up with the Thrilla in Manila and Rumble in the Jungle. Boxing promoters.
The person who wins is not going to have 8 points.
Okay, we have answers. Reveal. Katie says Jack Ryan. Mike says Alec Baldwin.
Yes.
And Matthew says Don King. It's Don King.
I remember
If Don King was in a photo lineup, would you be able to pick him out?
Nope.
Unless I knew
for sure.
unless I knew all the other people. No.
Yeah.
That's a great way to
If
look
it
at
was
it.
like a bunch of NBA players and Don King, I'd be able to.
True.
Just have them all sing the.
Wait, isn't Don?
Backstreet
We
Boys?
referenced Don King before. Isn't he in jail or dead or killed people or something?
Probably both.
Are we sure his name's not Dunking?
Question. Question number 5. This person wore number 52 for the Ravens and coined the Dirty Bird. Reveal? Everyone says Ray Lewis, and it is Ray Lewis. Wow, you guys are good.
Yeah, we are.
We're all really good.
All of us are so good on this category.
Question number 6. What's the common bond?
Oh no, that's what I was afraid of. And Katie already knows. Uh-oh. What am I missing?
I'm not the person who was smart enough to get like all of them right, and I'm not the person who was smart enough to get the common bond. I don't like this.
I don't want to say too much.
Okay. Could you though?
I could, but I feel like there might be some umbrage called.
Umbridge called.
I have some umbrage with Christopher Columbus crew,
I said Columbus was the answer.
which is so. Should I not get a point? Then?
It's like
You can have it.
chess terms.
You know, the chess terms board.
Yeah, the chess terms board.
Let's go with this.
Matthew, you have an answer?
Yeah, I don't like it though.
Okay, let's reveal. Katie says prison time ? Mike says SNL hosts, and Matthew says appeared on Broadway. Katie is actually the closest.
Oh,
It's
charged with.
They killed somebody.
Laura Bush killed somebody.
Yeah,
When did that happen? Was that
like
recent?
when she was younger.
Oh.
Wait,
I think-
did they not all go to prison?
No,
No.
I mean,
Well, Alec Baldwin accidentally killed
There are
mean, Ray-
different degrees of killing
Yeah,
someone.
and Ray Lewis didn't go to. He was ultimately not convicted, right?
Matthew Broderick killed someone?
Yeah, he got a head on crash and killed people in Ireland.
Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting.
So
Yeah.
they've
Well, I
not
learned
all
something.
hosted SNL?
unsure.
Because I know Alec Baldwin has.
Pretty sure Laura Bush has not hosted
I
SNL.
would not be surprised if she had.
Not funny at all.
So poorly in that.
4.
Wow, now that I think about it, in my lifetime, the first ladies have been really boring. All of them.
9.
9, maybe 10.
5, maybe 6.
12.
There you go.
And I started with 1 and 1 in the first two categories. So the second half was exactly the opposite of the first half because I got 5 and 5 in the second two categories.
Incredible.
So there we go. It does actually happen.
You will when you believe.
I do believe now.
All right. Final scores as they stand. We have Katie with 5 or 6, Mike with 9, Andy with 9 or 10, and Matthew with 12. And the win.
Nice job, Matthew.
Man, I halfway through the board, I was just like, oh, please don't get the worst score ever. Because I was on track to tie for the worst score ever.
I had 2 through 2 categories.
Yeah, so did I. And then all of a sudden on Katie's and Andy's, I had a 10-question run there.
Jeez.
Wow. Andy, that was rough for me.
I thought it was great. I don't know.
It's interesting category. I mean,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
crazy.
it's like dark, but
Definitely.
interesting.
Interesting.
That's how people described me in college.
So see, kids, even if you
But
kill
not
someone,
your
you still might
footstores.
become famous.
That's the lessons we want to leave you with.
We're just trying to inspire the next generation here.
Or, I mean, that wasn't all cause and effect. Some of it is if you become famous, you might end up killing someone.
True.
Just because you killed someone doesn't mean you can't end up being famous for something else.
So, listeners, let's remind you now to send in your guess for the secret phrase game. If you think you know who said the secret phrase and what they said, email theguestroompodcast@gmail.com with SPG and the episode number in the subject line. Why don't we also remind you now to take a look at patreon.com/The Guest Room Podcast. If you want to find a tier that suits you, keep us guessing by supporting The Guest Room. And you can find a way to get your content featured on the show, to get extra content, extra episodes to your feed each month, as well as a chance to be with us here in The Guest Room recording. Dinner's on us, sort of via you. And
See how we did that?
I think merch comes with that too, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've perused the old bullet points there on patreon.com/The Guest Room Podcast. All right. Well, with that, let's go ahead and listen to the secret phrase from 7 days ago. For sure. Oh, that was a poor choice. All right. Thank you for tuning in to TUVWXYZ. For those of you who remember, we had a secret phrase 7 days ago, and it was this person.
It was me.
What? I didn't even remember it happening.
What was your phrase?
You don't
Andy?
remember
It was so secret.
You don't remember
just
it?
slipped it right past.
Let me remind you. Might be because you underestimated something. My sauce cup and cupula, or I even said it wrong. Cupola overshadowing my
Cupola.
And you went for wagon?
cupola.
Cupola.
Overshadowing my
My wagon?
That's what I froze. Every time you brought up like Katie's ice cream, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it here. Oh, I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna do it here. And then it ended. And I was like, oh no.
He brought up ice cream a lot,
I know. But that's what
He was sitting there eating his ice cream for so long.
Yeah, my plan didn't work.
Oh, didn't it? Who's food? It's more of a spoonerism, I think.
Well,
Fish freak or fish.
listeners, thank you. Thank you for listening. We appreciate it, and we hope you don't let the door hit you on the way out of the guest room. Yes. For all of us here at the Guest Room Podcast, for Katie, for Andy, for Matthew, and for Christopher Columbus crew, I'm Mike, and as always, farewell.